Well, we are in Nelson. I think we might have confirmed that with the previous vid, I'm not sure. Haven't been videoing much lately, it's just been all go. Backwards and forwards between the different establishments where they've had entertainment. A couple of us, about 3 of us, went out for a ride yesterday, this morning, and went out to one of the local schools where they had just a little bit of light entertainment there for us. One of the ladies had never had a martini before, so we called into a local establishment. She had a martini and we had all these rather posh drinks, so all very nice. Right in the city centre, I suppose, of Nelson. Nice spot, right below a huge big bell tower, which must be a local, yeah, I think it's Christchurch or something. Anyway, it was a good way to spend an afternoon. Now we're just heading back to our very nice B&B. We will just rehydrate and probably spend the evening there, to be honest. Been pretty full on. I think everyone is quite keen to just sit back and enjoy the surroundings where we're staying, because yeah, our Airbnb is just magnificent. The view is aerial. You look out over the Nelson, the sea. It's pretty unreal. If I remember, I'll get some footage of it, but yeah. Old deputy dog was looking a little bit scared. Yes, so no, it's been quite a nice day. Just pretty chill. We were going to go for a ride over the Takakas, but we decided in the end that it was just going to take up too much of our day. Basically, I think it was an hour and a half there, hour and a half back, 3 hours plus maybe another hour for whatever stops. So yeah, just sort of better to just sit back, hang as a group, and enjoy. Very pleasant. Here we are. All right. Whew. Alright guys, this is our abode at Nelson. Very impressive sort of a bed and breakfast, gotta say. So our last night together as a group, us and the Bills are heading off to back home to Christchurch, and the rest of the guys are Going to be jumping on the Inter-Islander ferry tomorrow at Picton and heading back to the North Island. And then on their way home to Kaitaia. So anyway, thought I would just show you. This is our view from our B&B. Pretty hard to beat. Looking down over the Nelson area. I think that's Rabbit Island we're looking at now. So it's pretty good digs. Right, let's just go in and say goodbye to everyone. Hello everybody. Say hello YouTube.
Hello.
Hope I got it on.
Yeah.
If you can see.
Snapshot of us every 5 seconds?
Probably. No, I'm doing it right this time. Yeah. That's Rob, he's a bit disjointed. I'm just showing off our flash digs here in Nelson. Well done to Michelle and Sally for booking this for us. Very, very spot.
Waiting for the trip to land.
And that's back into the lounge.
Oh, we don't
You've already seen.
I was just look, where is
I feel really silly having this like selfie stick, not really that much longer than my arm. But anyway, yeah.
Is that the full extent of it?
That's it.
Are you kidding?
Bit of a budget job. Anyway, and I'm picking that's the Marlborough Sounds, maybe up there. So there you go.
Aim's just spent a week there after she'd been up at home all the class. Yeah, and the Transparent. They had 2 boats. She was on one of the spin boats around the Gilfrey.
Well, that's the Nelson leg of our journey done and dusted. We are heading south. So we're back home tonight, Christchurch. Awesome trip. Gotta say, it's been a little bit, dare I say, sad. Leaving the other half of our group. They've peeled off and they are heading north. They're heading to Picton, jump on the Inter-Island ferry this afternoon, and we'll be in Wellington, I think it's 6 o'clock this evening. They hit Wellington and they're going to work their way back home. I think the plan is that they're going to get back to Kaitaia on Wednesday evening, I think. Yeah, so it's been a fantastic holiday. We've certainly been living the dream. Motorcycles, socialising, lots of cafes and eateries and all sorts of dining out experiences. Yeah, it's been awesome. You can see why people do it when they go overseas to America and that, and they tour America for like 6 weeks. Yeah, great lifestyle. But anyway, it will be nice to get home and just have a bit of a relax before we start back at work and brace ourselves for the next one, which is in a week's time. We're off to Hamner for the whole 30th Christchurch Hog 30th anniversary. So that'll be a good party, and us and the Biddles will be attending that along with the rest of the Christchurch alt group. So look forward to that. Our first stop this morning is going to be Murchison, which is roughly 100 k's away. So not too far, probably, I don't know, hour and a quarter away, maybe hour and a half. We're hoping that we're going to beat the weather. Looked at the weather this morning on the weather map, and yeah, there's certainly some rain about, probably for the first third of our ride. Yeah, at the moment it's keeping over that side of the island, which is all good on the west, but we are going down the middle of the island, so we'll probably cop a bit of that. But yeah, I'm not sure where it is now, but once we start leaving the Murchison area, maybe a bit further on, we veer left towards the east coast and should be veering away from the bad weather. So something to look forward to. Anyway, sign off here. Ciao. Right, so we're just leaving Murchison. Quick bite to eat. So yes, that was Murchison. Next stop will be Springs Junction, where we might fuel up, have a bit of a stretch, and that's about all, and then carry on through to Culverden. So we got John and Michelle up ahead, and us, and that's our gang now. We've been depleted. Those damn Northlanders have left us. They must be pretty close to Picton now, I would say. Waiting for the inter-islander ferry across to Wellington. Hopefully it's a good crossing. I hadn't looked to see, to be honest, what the weather was like. A little bit rumpy through here, the old roads, slips and things. Yeah. So I think we're coming up to Springs Junction. So if you wanted to go right, you end up at Westport on the west coast. Left is the way we want to go to Christchurch. But yeah, we'll pull up here and have a bit of a stretch. We're certainly making good time. These vehicles have been just getting along at just a good, sensible bloody speed. Makes riding so much easier when you're not having to chop and change the speeds for slow or bad driving. Springs Junction. I wasn't far off. Don't really think we need to fuel up here. 156 k's left in the tank, so I think it's less than that to Culverton. Midday, bang on midday. Just have a bit of a stretch. Yeah, the old temperature's definitely dropped again. Oh, that was a good little run.
Boring, the last bit.
Sally's just saying the last bit was boring. Had to keep herself awake. Right, I might just check my camera. Hi guys, just wanted you to check out the driving of this particular person in front of us here. Yeah, watch him go around this corner. Just decides he'll just take half the other lane. I'd been following him for a while. His brake lights had kept coming on and off. So you can see them there, and just so I backed off. Anyway, I decided to pass him here after following him for I don't know how long. He knew I was there, and look, next thing he decides he's going to pass while I'm about to pass him. So it's probably a good thing my microphone was disconnected, so he didn't actually hear my reaction. Anyway, look, there goes his brake lights again. Great driver. We're in the Lewis Pass. Just filmed a little bit of a section of it, and realised I didn't have the microphone plugged in, which it was probably a good thing, because we just had a pretty close call with a... Probably wasn't for general public listening my response to his driving. Yeah, needless to say, we were 3/4 of the way passing him and another vehicle in front of him, and he just decided to pull out. Yeah, clever. Anyway, we managed to take evasive action, hit the brakes, and yes. Not the best surface through here. Yep, let them know we're around. Loud pipe save lives. Oh. Oh yes, we have climbed quite a bit. Yeah, the old surface of this road had a beating. You know, all the vehicles that have been up and down it since the big earthquake. So yeah, obviously I'm assuming they're going to be planning on some repair in the near future. Ooh, those bumps, that's nasty. Go into a corner and then you're leaned over, and if you're on the wrong side of those bumps, so if you're on the left hand side of those bumps and you're leaning, the right hand side of your bike will hit them and tip you off your lean angle and send you flying. Got a mate, that's exactly what happened to him. Intrepid trampers. Must be seeds that are falling from those trees, eh? So we're still in the Lewis Pass area. Hamner Springs 52, Culverden 70k's. That's going to be our next break. Look at this valley. Woohoo! So we're starting to sort of come through the, I suppose, the Southern Alps, getting back into that more mountainous looking countryside. Somewhere along here there's a river bed. I think it might be just here. Oh, there we go. And you can see the layers of the different colours of rock. I don't know how that's formed. I'm no geologist, but I'm sure there's some expert out there that can tell us. Anyway, it's quite spectacular. Huge big valley. Lake Sumner. But yeah, pretty neat looking up there. There's poor old pine trees right on the edge. I don't know how much longer their lives are going to be. Maybe drop off occasionally. Beautiful motorcycling roads. Big sweeping corners. Magic. What the old Harley's like. Hope we're still filming. Better watch where I'm going before I worry about it. Yes, we are. Awesome. Hopefully this is coming out as good as it looks. Look at that. Jeez, I may have mentioned already, but that wind is pretty strong. Whew. It just funnels around these valleys, I think, and that's what makes it seem so much stronger in these areas. River that is. I think we're in the Hurunuri area. I thought I saw a sign that this could be the upper reaches of the Hurunuri River. I won't get let the facts get in the way of a good yarn. So let's call it the Huranui for now. So if this is the Huranui area, then we're back in North Canterbury. So yes, sadly we're getting closer to the end of our motorcycle odyssey, shall we say. Hey, it's been awesome. My pillion back here has been brilliant. I can always tell when it's time to stop. She starts getting a little bit fidgety. But no, she's been great. Johnny right behind me. Wish I could swivel my camera around so you could see the view behind us. Oh, jingers. I thought that sign said it was an 80k corner. And all of a sudden, the car goes around it and there's a sign 55. It's like, hello brakes. Scenery just constantly changes. Now we've got the river on our left hand side. So I think this area is Wicker Pass that we're just coming through. Just left Coverton. Pretty unusual rock formations around here. One coming up soon into view is a frog rock or whatever. Looks like a big frog sticking out of the side of the hill. There it is. Looks like he needs a haircut. That number plate of Michelle's is meant to say Badham, not Madam, but Bad, but I could be very wrong. Oh well, we are just getting into Christchurch. Well, it's been an awesome couple of weeks, I've got to say. Starting right back Monday the, I don't know, 2nd or 3rd. Went out to Arthur's Pass, met up with Bryce and Rob and Joe, and from then on it was the next day at Catlin's again due to the flooding, then Invercargill Thursday, Invercargill Friday, Invercargill Saturday, back on the bikes out of Invercargill on Sunday, off to Queenstown where we picked up Jenny and Charlie, and then off to Wanaka for that evening via the Crown Range, which is just an awesome piece of roading for motorcycling. Well, the next 2 nights in Wanaka were in our just most awesome lodgings, hell views of all the mountains out in front of you. It was staggering. So we're very, very fortunate to have had that for 2 nights. Thanks to Pete and Tracy, and of course Michelle and Johnny for arranging it for us. Anyway, we left Wanaka on Tuesday. Me and Sal headed off back home to Christchurch, and the rest of the gang went up West Coast, and they spent their third night in a town called Ross, local pub there. They got old time. We went home to Christchurch, and then the next day the rest of the crew came through to Christchurch up the West Coast via Arthur's Pass. And a couple of nights in Christchurch, or one night I think it was in the end. And then the next day we were off to Kaikoura. The following day it was to Nelson for the gathering. A couple of nights there. Again, we just had the flattest lodgings. This Airbnb that Michelle and Sally sorted for us was pretty cool. Wicked views all over the city here, right across the Rabbit Island. So 2 nights there, and now Sunday heading home. So it's been, or it's going to be, a 5 hours riding. Of course, with each stop you can throw another hour in on that. So probably all up we've been on the road for close to 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours anyway. Anyway, it's been bloody amazing. Thank you to everyone, all our journey friends and everyone we've met along the way. It's pretty cool. You can pull up on a motorbike and someone will come and talk to you. It'll be someone to come and tell you how they used to ride, or just tell you how great your bike looks, or got a lot to talk about how they used to ride back in the day. We had a lady in Blenheim come up to my friends and say, oh, lovely bike, blah blah blah. I used to ride my brother's Triumph Bonneville, and I had to do it under so many minutes from Christchurch to Akaroa. I think it was 50 minutes or 40 minutes or something, and she'd wear all her blimmin' stuff off her knees or boots or something. Yep, so you know, everyone's got a story generally, and the motorbikes seem to rekindle those memories, so it's awesome. Anyway, I guess I should probably sign out now. This is the end, like I say, of our 2-week tour. Anyway, I'll sign off now. It's been awesome. Thank you everyone. Hope our friends are having safe travels back up the North Island, and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao. We made it. Whew.
Oh yeah,
3,242 kilometres later.
Oh, well, she guess it's a big day. Is it from the start of the trip?
From when I first went out and met the guys at Arthur's Pass. Hello, my girl. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
Fun time.
That was awesome. Far out.
Good crew.
Whew. Hot.
Dramas.
Yeah, you just looked into the camera. Yes, it is filming. I turned it on just now. I thought, oh well, capture the moment getting home.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Anyway, that's us. Home. Bikes in one piece. Nearly got taken out today, but we'll move on. Yeah, it's actually clean because the rain today, I think, cleaned it. You should have seen it before. It was just mud all over the show. Gross. So hot. Say bye.